Hey YouTubers, Mutton Chop Piper here. Today's lesson is going to be on how to do a daily pipe cleaning. Now, I'm not saying that you have to clean your pipes daily if you're a new pipe smoker. What I mean is after you are finished smoking your pipe for the day, this is how to go about cleaning your pipe after you're done. Okay, in today's lesson you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need some bristled pipe cleaners if you have them, some regular pipe cleaners which you should have, your tri-tool tamper. If you don't have one, a nail or maybe even just a regular tamper will be fine, and some cleaning solution. Okay, before we get started, I want to stress something very, very important. When you smoke your pipe, of course, your pipe is going to be hot. When you put it aside, it's going to be warm or hot. Absolutely, under no circumstances, separate your bit from your pipe while it is hot. It will damage the pipe. I'm telling you right now, it will damage the pipe. In some way, it'll crack it, it'll loosen this tenon to where it won't fit right. So please take my advice and set your pipe aside. Pick it up half hour and feel it. If it's still warm, set it aside for another half hour. Once it feels cold, then you can separate your bit from your main bowl. Okay, another thing that I would suggest that you have with you is a trash can. All right. This is my ritual. I'll pick out a pipe and I will smoke it about 3 to 4 times in a day. When I'm done, I set it aside and let it cool. Once it's cool, I don't have any tobacco in this pipe, but you'll have some burnt tobacco down at the bottom. First thing that I do is that I take the shovel part of my tool, my tri-tool, and I just barely scrape the very top. You'll see some very fine ash at the very top. Then I cover it and I shake it to where that ash coats the walls of my pipe. Now, I've heard that ash will increase or decrease the time it takes to put a good carbon cake on the side of your bowls. So I thought, what the heck? It's not hurting anything, so might as well give it a try. So good suggestion. If you want to do that, that's fine. It's nothing that you have to do. Okay, so once you're done with that, you take your tri-tool and very lightly go down and kind of scrape out the old tobacco that's been burnt, the unburnt tobacco, pretty much called dottle. That's what we call it, dottle. And then you take it and you just take it and dump it out into your trash can. Now, sometimes there'll be a stubborn piece of tobacco at the bottom of your bowl and you can't get it out for anything. So that's where the pick comes in. You take your pick and you kind of get around in there until it loosens, and then you put it in your trash can. Now, after that, there's still going to be some left. So another rule, fast and hard rule: never knock your pipe against anything. Not metal, not a table. Don't go bang, bang, bang. Oh, it's still not coming out. Bang, bang, bang. A pipe artisan worked hard to create this piece of art that we smoke out of. And it is it's basically saying, hey, I don't care about your pipe. All I want the tobacco out of it. Bam, bam, bam. So please treat your pipe as it should be treated. Very gingerly and very respectful. Now, they do make these cork knockers that you can get and put in the middle of an ashtray. You can lightly knock it. Now, what I do is I just do this. Take the palm of my hand, really spongy. It's really, yours is the same way. It's nice and soft. And I just knock it against my heel of my hand. Does no damage. Now when you do that, don't grab it like this and do it. Kind of make sure that you're supporting it like this, right? Kind of put your finger on the back and do it that way. Once everything is off, or once everything is out of your bowl, you can take your pipe apart. Now, some people do not take their bit out of their shank. They feel that it wears that out too fast, and so they just leave it together. I've never had that problem, so I pretty much take mine apart. When you take it apart, easily just kind of twist, pull it apart. Okay, now the first thing you want to do is you want to take a bristled pipe cleaner, and you want to make sure there's no little of these little pieces that have come off. Using your solution. Now this solution is a mixture of 70-30, 70% grain alcohol and 30% of a flavored alcohol, a liqueur. I use hazelnut because it doesn't seem to mix in with my tobacco, but it does give me a nice sweet taste. After the tobacco, or after the pipe dries, the first bowl or even throughout the day, I get a nice sweet taste. But again, I'm an aromatic smoker. For those people that are hard English smokers, you might want to just go with straight grain alcohol. But I use the liqueur, the 70-30 mix, to give it, once it dries a little sweeter. So that's what I do with mine. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to take that, you want to dip that, just the very tip. Now, do not get any of this on the outside of your pipe. It will take the finish off, and then you've got splotches all over your pipe. So basically what I do is I kind of keep mine up like this, insert it, and I scrub. Scrub, 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 scrub. And it should come out, it'll come out dirty the first couple of times. Keep doing that until it comes out relatively clean. Throw that away. Get your regular pipe cleaner. Go in there and kind of swab up all that liqueur and that stuff that you can. Okay? Try not to go too deep because you want to keep the resin down inside your pipe. That carbon, you don't want to disturb that carbon at the very bottom of your pipe. Okay? Next you want to take your bit. Get out another bristle, just the very tip, and send it through. And you want to kind of go back and forth, scrubbing that pretty good. Okay, usually will come out relatively clean. If it doesn't, use a couple of them to get it done. Then take your regular pipe cleaner and send it through and kind of swab it. And then what I do is I make sure and continue to go the same way. I don't pull that back out. I pull it out like that, which will get all that nastiness and all that solution to come out. Okay, now when you're done, easily, very carefully put your bit back in. Make sure it's lined up. And you're complete. Now, what a lot of people will do is they'll take a regular pipe cleaner and they'll send it down through there to dry up the solution a little bit more. I don't do that. I would rather have the air flow through it, and I think that would dry out the pipe in 24 hours just as well as a pipe cleaner would. So let's review. Never, ever separate your pipe when it's hot. It will damage it. Use your pipe tool, your shovel, to kind of scrape the very top of that ash and give it a shake. Let that ash collect on the sides of your pipe. Take your shovel again and lightly take out the rest of that tobacco and put it in your trash can. If there's some at the bottom, never take your pipe and knock it against anything. Respect your pipe. Just take it and do that with it, and then put that in the trash can. Separate your bit from your pipe using solution with a bristled pipe cleaner. Clean the bowl till it comes out clean. Clean the bit till it comes out clean. Put it together and let it set for 24 hours. That's it. That's the end of this lesson. I hope that the information that I gave you today is going to be helpful. If you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd appreciate that as well. I also have a Facebook page I've just created called Mutton Chop Piper. So if you'd like to friend me on Facebook, I'd love to see that too. Until the next time we meet, I want to wish you and your family happy piping.